That Eagles and Cowboys game, were you surprised? Does that make you feel better about the Cowboys? How are we feeling as we just kind of look at that week 3 game?
I was surprised at the beating that they gave the Philadelphia Eagles. That game, Chad, as you know, could have been a lot worse. Dallas looked great everywhere. They ran the ball for the first time in a long time. Great. They had a good offensive line play. Gosh, CeeDee Lamb, I think, is one of the steals of the draft last year. That guy is going to be a superstar. Defensively, the Cowboys played good, although I don't know how good the Eagles are. Kudos to Dak Prescott. A tremendous win for them, and I did win a bet to NASCAR Steve.
Nice.
He called me up and wanted to bet me something, and we made a bet, and I won. So
offensively, we always knew what Dallas could do. When you got Prescott and Zeke, and you got Amari Cooper, and now, as Tim mentioned, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, that's a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. I think the defense ramped it up big time Monday night for the Cowboys.
Dak looked good. Cowboys look good on most facets. Again, we'll have to see if that was the Eagles or if that was more the Cowboys. They won't meet again, by the way, till week 18. Cowboys only won with the winning record at 2-1. Washington, Philly at 1-2. The Giants at 0-3.
There's no sense, jumping for joy or feel like the world is coming to an end. There's a lot of football to play.
It's interesting you point that out, Eric, because we are going to look at that Eagles schedule and see if there is reason to panic. And let's take a look. That schedule does not look very favorable for the Eagles. Is that more of panic mode, or do you think there are some games in there that maybe they could potentially swing in their favor?
Boy, you have Kansas City this week, who is on a 2-game losing streak. They're going to be out for blood. Carolina, a surprise. Granted, they haven't played a lot of great teams, but they are 3-0 defensively. Chargers are playing well. They're going to have Tom Brady in their house as well. They might beat the Lions, but we have shown the Lions are playing. They're not having the best record this year so far, but they are playing teams tough. This is a schedule. I'm being totally honest here. They could lose all those games.
This is quite a wild division right now, Eric. The Bengals are in first place and the Steelers are in last place. I can't even believe I'm saying that in 2021. Again, it's early in the season, but after that Pittsburgh game, they look terrible. The Bengals don't look terrible.
And realistically, you look at this, Baltimore could be, and maybe should be, 0-3. They lost to the Raiders. Kansas City couldn't finish it. Detroit couldn't finish it. I mean, that should be an 0-3 team. If that were the case, the smile on my face would be 10 miles wide.
Well, you did pick the Ravens to win the division in the preseason, so that would,
just to hopefully jinx them.
We all wanted to see how Joe Burrow was going to come off that Achilles injury last year, or the ACL injury that he had. He is playing well. He's back to form when he played at LSU in his senior year. But they've been stockpiling weapons, but they have a great defense. It's amazing to me that the Steelers are playing so bad, that uncharacteristically, the Steelers. But I agree with Eric. The surprise team is really Baltimore. They should be 0-3. Teams are beating them. And if it's not for a 66-yard field goal, and as Eric said, Kansas City not been able to finish a game, this is a team that's actually below Pittsburgh. We'd be looking at Cleveland and Cincinnati, the top of that division. My gosh, how times have changed.
When you look at the quarterbacks in that division now, so you mentioned Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Baker Mayfield for the Browns, Joe Burrow for Cincinnati, and Big Ben for the Steelers. Is Big Ben the worst QB in that division now, Eric?
If there's one thing Pittsburgh should have addressed, it should have been the O-line, because let's face it, what is he, 38, 39 years old? He just doesn't move around like he used to. And he keeps getting hit like he has through the first couple of games of the season. It could be a long year for Roethlisberger and the Steelers.
Yes or no question, Eric. Answer it.
Performance-wise so far to date, yeah.
You can't throw the ball 58 times. They can't run. Najee Harris is a great running back coming out, getting passes, but he's not great running between the tackles because they just don't have any help up front.